I don't know. Alright. Where is she at?
Gabe, your camera's inverted.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how cameras work.
No, it's not.
My jaw looks nice inverted.
Kinda nice. Oh yeah, you got Gabe.
Gabe?
See, you could put anybody else's name.
No, I'm
Could
putting
put
my name.
Gamer.
No, I want to be the one to date Colonel Sanders. This really is sponsored by KFC or
It's
whatever.
not
Not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Alright, who's playing narrator?
I got the narrator.
I'm gonna read the.
Oh my god.
Wait, first we have to read the sponsor message.
Anyway.
I'm gonna eat some food because I'm hungry.
Okay,
Or I can do narrator.
No, you're playing.
I do my voice.
You be the guy.
I'll do it.
I'll do
And
myself.
then if you guys, I'll be Colonel Sanders.
Is that a K-pop post?
Yes. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in.
Smack that clock. Up and at them.
Up and at 'em.
Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever.
End of the game.
Yeah, that is the end of the game.
That'd be kind of fun.
No! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning.
No.
Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you.
You'll need to take this seriously, or you will allow yourself to daydream thinking about the future.
It's you. But you
I'm hungry.
you're going to cooking school.
I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day.
You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. This is
A singular biscuit.
this is the beginning to
Right, die.
You are awarded for one singular biscuit.
Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Muriel.
Miriam. Her name is fucking Miriam.
Yes,
Of course it is.
she's.
Fuck them.
I'll do your lines then. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
I haven't started talking yet.
She's not talking.
Still there.
This is the narrator.
Good morning, Gabe.
Oh my god.
We're excited for your first day of the rest of our lives. Guys,
Nathan, you have to cut him. You have to cut him off.
Actually, I'm.
Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous.
What the?
What is this? What's TPS? Is that some kind of? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if it's no good? What if I fail?
Raised by Master Chief.
He's watching now.
They put the Master Chief on the shoulder.
Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard.
Oh god damn it. What is they eating? Why is it so long?
You're not supposed to eat when you play this game.
Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. Quicksand box? Why is there a box of quicksand?
That's not your line.
It's made clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Just hold on a second.
University Cooking School Academy for Learning famous 3-day all semesters.
Oh, fuck. always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a
I'm
mannequin.
one dramatic bitch.
What the fuck? Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief?
I want pep talker.
You can't be too nervous with pep talk.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and the tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget.
See, that's the problem. You had nightmares. I know she looked pretty spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you're destined for great things. That can be taken however you want. Remember that car that looked a fancy looking tower? And the other car featuring the handsome fellow in a red suit?
I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm...
my bad, dude. Oh. You're lying. I'm sure you will. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighted the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time.
As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
Yeah. Mine aren't.
Maybe everything will be okay after all if I'm not at least have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
Oh no.
You can definitely believe it.
I'm the baddest bitch and no one can tell me otherwise.
I cannot believe it.
I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Custom engraved? Why do I hit custom?
Yes, here we go. The best character.
There goes that freaking.
It's
No!
It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally. No, I didn't finish the line.
Oh,
This is your arch rival.
hello, Ashley. Why do you have fried chicken in your freaking
Socks.
socks?
Big joke.
What voice for her? Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shits. No.
Chicken shit. You're the one with chicken shit.
There's no boys. There's enough guys.
You can take her if you want, I don't care. You leave game shits alone! They're perfectly normal shits!
The what?
Okay, I'll be Jojo, guys. These are
Be
for
Ashley.
Jojo. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name
Is it Ashley or Ashley?
You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better.
Oh my god. I hate her.
If anyone knows here what perfect shins looks like, it's us!
Why? Why do you know what perfect sins look like? We're not gonna
Bitch likes game!
we're not going to let your really rude insults get to us.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man
The man?
has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're right.
Van.
Bro, what the heck is the face?
That face though.
Oh.
Are you? I'm actually German next. As you, the Sangzang?
You still pronounce the R's in German.
Yeah.
You've never been.
Okay, this guy looks like a church.
You've never been sure what their arrangement is.
Jojo man.
But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you.
How has this only been 9 minutes?
But substantially more genius. Jojo.
I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now.
This is Nathan's guys.
This is Nathan's line.
Or maybe hire us as a profession. You amateurs could then adopt from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge.
Oh, my bad. Game gone. Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, losers!
As you
Oh, what?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's it.
Oh,
This
wait,
kid's
can I-
getting punted.
Can I do this voice? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I'm doing this voice.
Ew! Why'd you fart? Get out of here!
He's retarded.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
Yes.
It's
Reach
Enzo.
forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick.
I love you.
Alright, get out of here, child. I think you mean thank you?
My name's Pop.
Yeah.
I was named after my papa. He's old.
Rip Pop Pop.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside
Hi, Pop. I'm Gabe, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man.
Oh,
walks
no.
ahead of you. Oh, I know who this
Is
is.
it just Maurice kind of cute?
You're gonna catch a case, Miriam, if you try dating Pop.
Shut the fuck up, Gabe.
No. I think it's just you.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. This
I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
I will in a little bit.
A scruffy dating sim?
A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in the front of the class.
Adorable!
Adorable.
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Dana smirks.
Oh my god. Daniel's gonna be the teacher.
Who is this unreasonably
Hold on.
cute?
No, Daniel, that's my line.
We have assigned lines.
Oh shit, okay.
Gabe's
I'm the
Gabe.
dog.
I'm myself.
You're the dog.
Why are you a female?
What? No, that's not me.
That's me.
That's him.
I'm instructor and CEO of UCSAO.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I'm still demand respect. Woof.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining.
Me too.
I wanna die.
Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms petals. Cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the class.
This is the KFC dating sim.
There are some side characters.
No, it's Pop.
It's chilly. Someone close the window.
God damn it.
It's cancelled. It's not. And then he.
He's so fucking hot!
Oh my god. I bit my tongue.
Alright, wait, hold on. Who's voicing Colonel Sanders?
Alright, who is calling Colonel Sanders?
Walks in.
I already said that. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student.
Oh.
We can
Remarkable goatee.
Oh my god.
Who knew anyone could be this?
We alternate lines and we have Trinity choose who is the best Colonel Sanders.
It's him. It's
You sound like Toad.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
Please, call me Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as
Oh my god, who's at the door now?
walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
Oh,
Who the fuck is this guy?
This over here must be sweaty.
it's a chick.
Yeah.
Maybe we should open that
No.
window back up.
Oh
The
my
faucet
God.
pit
Maybe
smells
That was Van Van.
Wait your turn. We're all voicing characters. Maybe we should open that window back up before the faucet pit melts.
Oh my god, Calvin's here now. Calvin's gonna do the line.
and evaporates.
Hey, Trinity.
hold on a second. No,
No,
close to my
I'm
phone like
just
that.
saying a bunch of weird stuff. Well, you're me on YouTube. God, it's kind of cringe, man.
You two both know
Yeah,
my
this is your
name.
line. Read it.
Oh,
Pitch my nipples.
we're in the same kindergarten class. What is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Gabe sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shirt.
What the fuck? Look at that shit.
Alright, man.
when Gabe sweats, not that gross.
It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant.
I'm very
this
sorry,
morning.
Trinity.
This classroom is hot, hot, hot.
Gabe, you have a kinky friend.
Gabe, ...
Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Says,
Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy of all time. I'm Markiplier.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. The birthplace of culinary legend is past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food.
We need to archive this.
Why can't we talk about? Can we talk about how we're the only students in the entire school,
Oh, there's more. It's an empty classroom.
and they're doing some nations in the background for a cooking school?
A 3-day cooking. They have a fucking picture of the world. That's a picture of a map, actually.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Calvin.
Calvin.
Who's? This is so Calvin.
Guys, sorry, I got
Calvin.
stuff.
This is Calvin.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet!
Oh, wait, quiet. Late the class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast run out of here, buddy. I you're even in the right place.
Who's pressing against my chair?
Daniel, he's been death gripping your chair for the last hour.
Yeah. Because I felt like a knee in the back of my. Yeah, no, Daniel, please.
Why don't you voice that character? Are you voicing? Are you?
Don't you recognize me?
Myself.
My shit, I thought this was Sprinkles.
No.
Wait, that's me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
your
Student, go.
Your student.
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? I'm.
You're expelled if you gotta run a word before I finish. Let there be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels.
This is who I was talking about. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Calvin, this is you again.
No, it's not.
The class bursts
Who?
into laughter.
Daniel.
Let go of his chair.
Yeah, you keep moving my chair.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience.
This has only been 17 minutes.
When he gets to you. Okay, well, thanks, Gabe.
Your
Oh,
diet is
my bad.
nice.
I thought you finished.
Basing on what I'm picking up on here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself, sweetie.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind of...
I get paid from this is 0.72.
Gabe.
Let me remind you, this
Gabe.
is KFC.
It's totally chicken snack.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks into it. His favorite.
Well, I think there might be some competition for our new star student.
What? No.
The furred professor...
Oh my God,
quickly grabs
furry!
the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy brew.
Daniel realizes that the teacher is a dog.
Oh my God, furry.
You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
What?
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. On this week on Unis Honest.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Sit next to
Here
the
we go.
oven. Oh no.
Hey Gabe, there's a seat. Hey Gabe, there's a seat still here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested.
2 good options, but which will you choose?
Best friend. She has green hair. She's cool.
Always choose the best friend.
Oh no! Fuck Miriam. Dilf. Choose the Dilf.
Fuck Miriam. No, Colonel.
Number 3, my lord.
I don't care. Do it.
We need absolute,
Colonel Sanders.
absolute silence for this choice.
Wait, where's the Jeopardy music?
Absolute silence for this choice.
I'm gonna do that.
Fuck.
Silence.
Yeah, good man.
You take
I
your
so
seat.
happy.
absolutely.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me to this class.
Yeah. Fuck Miriam.
Oh, that's my turn.
That's the entire point.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders, he has a magnetic personality. There's a seat open right next to him. If you sat there, you might have got to know him a little better. I've never.
Oh wait, my bad.
I never sacrifice our friendship.
Kelvin's
POV.
Besides,
POV.
I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days, and that's a lot. 3 days for a semester?
Yeah, they said that. It's a 3-day cooking school. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy.
Alright, sorry, Miriam.
Where's my next line?
I'm throwing you out the window.
As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Yay! A quiz about me!
Oh my god.
I know, that's higher voice.
This is incredibly important, and a surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at a culinary school.
No.
We should pick one of our own answers.
Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Gabe, you know this.
Doesn't matter at all. Let's go.
That's right.
Forest is a tree as chicken is to blank.
What?
Night vision goggles, dude.
Yes.
Of course.
That's right.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
Spark.
Spark! Spark!
That's
That's right.
That's
What food is best for a broken heart? Looking at you, Pops.
I'm gonna say this one.
That's right.
Camel meat.
Is Sprinkles a good boy? This one's for double points.
He's the best
That's
boy.
right. Your total score is...
Yeah!
Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look up and see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
How old is Colonel Sanders? Like 150?
Whoa.
I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful...
Alright, bro. Step back.
Hot diggity, Gabe.
Hot diggity, Gabe. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders
You've
points
got a
with that
beautiful brain.
performance.
Oh, bro.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch.
What? Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school so dedicated to cooking would also be so serious about eating. Calvin's gone. I'll voice Calvin's line.
I'll do it.
A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Did you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone,
Oh, fuck.
can I have your attention?
No.
Is it about lunch?
Also, Alfonso, a line of yours is coming up. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
You speak when it comes in.
I have not finished it yet.
I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
But I...
Damn, poor student.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't even know his name.
Lunch.
Alright, Pop, you're getting punted.
Why is Colonel Sanders surrounded by laws?
She said shh.
No. Send him to the
In honor of this new semester, I have prepared something special to share.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm holding on to something for dear life.
Why?
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed. That smell.
Don't touch me.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket of his head, its contents glimmering with the light.
Goddamn chicken!
Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm.
Who the fuck is watching this shit?
Colonel Sanders has filled
No, why is there 2
a
viewers?
bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
Wait a minute. Only American. For years, I have held a secret recipe for fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and a paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
You got the teacher.
But that's all I say about that.
He's hot, so it's fine. Alfonso. Or no, yeah, it's Alfonso.
What do you think?
Why'd you start with ooh ha?
What? What? You think you want your stupid recipe, dude? Nah, my dude.
No, it's like,
Nah.
what? You think we want your stupid recipe?
Oh my god.
Really?
I'm just drafting a last dual testament in case who one of those ingredients is poison. Got him, boys.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn.
Look at his face.
You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
It's like someone sneezed in the middle of Ashley.
I already forgot what voice I did for her. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, no, it's just like writing my diary. Dear diary, today I spelled something beautiful. I knew that at that moment that show me a hand of a true gentleman. Good fried chicken, so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Back off, Ashley!
Yandere, let's go.
I'm gonna kill ya.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
Well, Van. If you don't want it, I'll take his.
This is game's
Oh my god. I'll take his! Let's go!
Whoa, hold on. I
Whoa,
mean,
buddy.
I guess I'll try. Pop. Hey.
What do you have special?
No.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He turns super sick. He starts contorting his face as he
His hair
tries.
is still a star.
He locked his third eye.
It's pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces. Oh, I forgot what happens here. Or I remember what happens here now.
Is this minigame?
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting
Oh, what the? Hold up.
transports you to another.
Why do you have 3 viewers?
He's popular.
Wait,
Why does Colonel Sanders
Alone
Chicken.
with your taste bud gripping a drumstick.
This-
in his hand.
does he have freaking drugs?
Flows weightlessly. I can play Colonel Sanders or the dog or both. Actually, Alfonso, you wanna play the professor? You wanna play the dog?
I don't care.
Try to identify.
Me to be the professor.
Yo, I'm gonna squint towards the light. I'm gonna die. This thing killed me. That's what happened.
You let the food rest in your mouth and focus it, scrutinizing every flavor.
Salt, maybe? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something more.
Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. Yes, even deeper
Oh my
still
God.
until you find it.
Could it be? Boink.
Redacted.
Redacted. He really did it! How bold, how adventurous to use redacted.
Fill it in for whatever you want. It's Mad Libs.
Objection!
Give me it.
Get this fucking ballin'!
Give me.
You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle.
You do be balling.
Objection.
You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know, a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your
That's it. I'm
shoulders.
bringing down Colonel
Your Honor,
Sanders.
he will never be balling. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time.
Yeah, because Colonel Sanders put drugs in mine.
After tasting the food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders, tell me what you did to me. Meet me behind the school, 10 p.m.
Colonel Sanders.
Wait, who's playing Colonel Sanders again?
I will.
Alright.
Daniel,
I don't know why you thought that was funny.
I don't know why either. You caught me off guard. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence.
Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellowship.
What the hell are you doing to me? What exactly is on this chicken?
I think
Ha ha ha!
asked
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune. Will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me are talking. You can keep it. I can keep it secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'm willing to train.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
Oh, what? After that, I'm dying or something? Like,
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
that's it. Torture. Gonna go Yandere simulator on this. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Why do you say "oh" on my ear? I did not like that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways before he crosses the street, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers directly.
I looked around for when he's crossing the street in that entire sentence.
Wait, you feel his warm breath? Do I have to put warm breath on your neck? Just one ingredient, which you can't tell. I use
Come.
It's something my great grandmother taught me.
Oh, you.
Redacted. Wow, you never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where to get some if you search.
Oh no!
And redacted. Definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria.
He's a
You
ghost.
decide to look for him.
He went off to make more of his.
Yo, did he leave fingerprints?
Damn, you fried chicken in there.
You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the corner.
Yo, he beat back to him.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that.
No, unless I find the recipe first. I don't know, I'm gonna make a mark.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Tell a joke. Be funny.
Huh? What, this one?
Show your personality to Colonel Sanders. Which personality do you want to show him?
Ah.
No one likes
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh.
Never mind.
The ad additional ingredient to really spice things up.
Nobody likes it.
You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe.
I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all those who taste it.
How dare you use pepper?
You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors.
Why'd you stop there? Why'd you stop at blowing?
I had a cough.
I actually had some thoughts about how you could improve it.
Prove it. You want to change my secret recipe and to think you can do better.
Have you heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend to an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. Cayenne. I don't know what I'm saying. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful
So the problem is he hasn't figured out that the spicy chicken is...
Wendy's has already made spicy chicken.
I didn't mean to...
Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Gabe. I'm heading back to class for the next
See you
lesson.
later, Colonel.
That certainly didn't go as planned.
Good
You
job.
better head back inside.
Let's
But you're
go.
moving so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena.
The cooking arena!
Where the afternoon lessons will take place.
Alright, that's it.
Each student gets an oven and the tools required to cook their own special dish.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
I'm not gonna blow anything. Especially many... Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Who's the dog again?
This is you.
Oh. Fuck, what voice do we do?
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be learning to cook with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Someone's gonna,
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
someone's gonna do Muscle Man.
Wow.
Do you know who else like? I'll do muscle man for this girl.
Hey, Colonel, you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two is. That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wank, wonk, wink, wonk.
Don't say
Wanna be my partner?
no. Sure, Gabe, I'll parasite. Without you as a partner, Miriam. Alright. I remember this point,
Muscle-
Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice, and this is the part.
Hello, new partner.
You want to do the, you want to do clank up?
No, I don't. Bebop.
You, I like it.
Oh my, two potential partners.
That's-
Sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
I thought this was. I thought this was Pop for a second. I'm like, why is Muscle Man Pop? Oh no, bro.
Do you know who else likes to?
You else likes to cook my mom.
Awkward. That's the price you pay for not being alone. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
Oh, totally Pop. Sorry, Clank. I think Miriam wants to partner with Pop today. Oh, he's crying!
What the fuck? Hop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
He's just a bit fat.
I'm a chef.
Yeah.
He holds up a banana and without peeling.
Wait, let me pay attention.
Oh. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross.
I love your enthusiasm, Pops.
God damn, he spit on my
Sorry.
Pops.
Pops.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your vote now.
Hey, you thought he was cute earlier, alright? Can't go back in your word, Miriam.
Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Oh yeah. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes toothless to make a fire. You get the idea.
No, it's not too okay.
Shut the fuck up, Gabe.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Colonel Sanders. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
I'm thinking about something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way?
I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that, go with me here, walks on land?
No.
Or on-
Actually, there's certain species of octopus that
here we
do
go.
leave the water.
We get the dangerous
For instance,
spots.
if you heard of the Octopus aculeatus, it leaves the water to hunt for crab.
An octopus that walks upright and hunts crab? Now I've heard of everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it?
Who? Oh, octopus. Crab.
Oh my god, he's metal music playing.
Ha. Yeah, poses. Jojo poses. Ha. It sounds like you've been describing one of my signature dishes. Ha. Who? Are you trying to steal my thunder?
Specific mobs and
Fuck, what a voice. Yeah, fuck, I'll do this one.
Boys, what's up with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up today?
I forgot what voice I do for this bureaucracy time.
Alfonso.
Who? How dare you? Try and tussle with a muscle.
Tussle.
In my culinary territory. Ha. Nobody better than touch. Cephalopus, Metal Gear? Anyway,
Metal Gear?
without going home with a what?
You get a stroke?
I am just like without going through it first. Ha.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp.
Look, we were just talking on having stuff away from any and all seafood, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna make my mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe to me by heart. Keep the tentacles.
It's the mashed potatoes and pour gravy on it. It's not that hard. You begin to peel and boil potatoes, trying to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't ready. He just the
Hoo ha! I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. Hoo ha! Here! You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Ha!
Unlike my friend Van Van, though he may be the man, I have doubts whatsoever about Colonel's ability to concoct creations with restored admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
I'm crying.
If you too happy, I think I may make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Hoo ha! Good well
Don't
said,
feel
brother.
down. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a die and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
You do a really good, like, preppy girl voice. Nothing about this makes sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't want
Oh,
to.
yeah, that's what you mean.
And if Gabe and Van are both so inclined to succeed, perhaps they should go there together.
Ha! Hey! Actually, well, actually, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? Ha! Hoo! I'm disappointed in all of you.
Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
Yeah, she's going hard at me.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Colonel. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine. Not bicker with prima donnas.
Prima donnas.
Prima donna! Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect that format, okay?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right?
Hope. Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Gabe. Wow, is he just not that into you? You think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this? Did you do something to offend him at some point?
No.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mash texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps that you know so well, while your attention is elsewhere.
Why is Colonel looking at this?
I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down onto the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud.
Granny! Come back.
Colonel Sanders... Colonel Sandler holds a spork out to you. You reach out to grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free.
What the fuck?
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know what she's plotting against. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling a sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy. Realize it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold it right there, Gabe. We do not waste food in the cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you threw up one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I
rushes over, a covered dish in his hand.
What?
Man, you're up.
What the fuck?
Why?
Sorry.
He's
Ha! Who? Mashed potatoes and gravy. Pathetic. En estos minutos he preparado esto. Gaze upon my specialty. Hentai. In my silky smooth saltwater sauce.
Come on, you have one more sentence. Go on.
Ha!
no, you got another line.
No, it's me.
Oh,
You ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. Interrupting Sue, who rushes at Van Pan and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't do that, bro. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into the process. The rest may have turned in the process. Those results could be toxic.
Too late, it has been eaten.
Who? I think, I left something in the cupboard. Ha!
I don't feel so good.
Mr. Stein.
he killed him. He's dead.
Everyone, step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice that the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pops' mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie.
Aw, he's not dead.
Tastes like poison.
Yo, what?
Yeah, what the fuck?
The entire class is gathered to watch Pops. Shock is frozen in the whole crowd, and they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pops' enthusiasm for trying new things, despite oblivious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
There's more than one professor here.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Mr. Americans! Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders
Annoying?
approaches
He
you.
fucking died!
I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
Yes, Gabe. We get walked home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel
So
Sandler
let me get
home.
this straight.
You follow Colonel Sandler back to his
A
room.
guy just fucking died.
A night at the school
And they
building
just
has taken
ignored him?
another violent
Yeah,
turn.
they just ignored him.
It's dark and more than a little spooky. Oh, this game just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. Just a tad bit.
They were amazing.
all right, buddy.
Tasty.
Oh no, we lost the voice actor.
I'll be back.
Oh.
If Van Van comes back, just do the hula, I will be fine.
I'll do Van Van.
Johnny Bravo.
I'll do Van Van.
Oh, number one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait a minute. What's wrong? Whatever. Tasty. You reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that
He's choking on a chicken bone.
Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're madly in love with him.
Colonel Sanders,
Yes.
there's something I need to tell you. Wait right there! There's something I need to tell you first. I just don't remember how to do the voice. Hey, baby boy. You see, when I was a boy. No, that's not even close. When I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I have been working towards that dream day and night. Never stopped, never rested. Also lifting off the weights. Like so many weights.
So many ways, bro.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you.
I gotta leave pretty soon, so.
Shut up.
There's
I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and to be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking killed the guy? You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a lot.
I've been invited by Juiciest.
Forget them.
It seems like it is.
We're talking about me. Who? Ha. Hey. Me. Good music video. I'm the hero. Ha.
There it is.
The Spore Monster is here to fight a hero.
Not doing that fuck.
I'll do it.
I'm not doing that voice.
I'll do it.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Ha. Hey.
We will not let harm come to another student. Except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah. He just. Yo, he died.
Oh, no, this is definitely Muscle Man voice material. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence?
Before you can discuss it down any further,
We're going to talk code now?
it's a turn.
What?
For fuck's sake.
Why is our third mates fighting dating sim?
What do you mean?
What? Why are we playing Final Fantasy? Yo, I'm gonna attack.
Which attack will you use?
Oh, I'm gonna use Cook with Love.
Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack, they spit hot gravy at you, you take 1 damage. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use?
What?
You continue to stay back, but endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but whatever, you do you. Sport Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
I'm gonna attack it again.
You decide to attack. What attack will you use? Cook with Love does 1 damage. You're bad at this. Sport Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Sport Monster uses Utilitensel. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. You decide
Defend.
to defend. Which defense will you use?
Buff up.
No one can control this much buffness. You start feeling bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You better attack soon or you'll likely explode. You decide to go on the attack.
Chow down.
Chow down does 2 damage. A powerful blow. The Sport Monster is using cheese sauce on Dolon the Quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 100 No, it's this.
It's 1,000
Wish
chickens.
Fight 1,000 chicken-sized horses.
Ah, yes.
Hot pie power pinch.
Yo, what?
Hot pie power pinch just had pinch. Sport Monster is defeated.
You saved me! Woo!
Uninjured Sport Monster spews steam in the night.
Kill him!
Finish.
No student will ever walk in the quad of fear again.
Monster messed with the wrong chef.
Attack.
You ready your final attack?
You'll never survive my student death long destruction.
Student loan death destruction is perfect. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me. Defeated monster left behind is special evidence. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. Necronomic. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
Let's go.
You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside.
Additional.
The last name signed out is Borgo.
I can also put some points in
Borgo.
focus and make
Isn't that the guy who died?
That name sounds strangely familiar, like a long lost love group.
Borgo. Buenos
Your
dias,
blood is
joven.
pumping as you stand quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book.
Penny sweats.
As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize the final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away.
Ah,
Without any
yes.
energy, keep your eyes open. Darkness overtakes you.
Ah! Yo, what?
An image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep.
He's into K-pop.
Colonel Sanders proceeds to make fun of your K-pop post.
That's his.
This is your room.
No, it's not.
You play tennis. He must have helped you get home in your tired
Alright.
state.
Oh,
You
it is
don't
my
know.
house.
What a guy.
Oh.
What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel like your cover is being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly.
The collapse of my ass.
Good night, my colonel.
Good night,
Oh god,
sweet
not this
prince.
again.
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Huh. Dreams are weird.
Mind drugs? Why is the dead guy there?
You awake on day 2. Attempt to process wild visions you had. Were they memories? Or were they something even deeper? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders yesterday. You cannot believe he really used redacted.
You missed cooking in that sentence.
And there was the secret ingredient Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret. It's probably just because he trusts you so much. You're kind of an awesome person. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. The bestie who you get.
I already forgot the voices for these characters, so I'm gonna make up the.
This is Muscle Man.
Oh, Muscle Man. All right.
Okay, bro. I know it sounds a little strange, but I might be. I think I might like props.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like him? Like?
Yeah, bro. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders, bro.
Predator.
Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 20?
What?
Yo, what?
That might be
Oh
true,
god,
actually.
Muscle Man's killing me. I can't do this. Other voice will fucking kill me because
Pops his voice.
Not only that, but he found a special unit
Oh
of
my
super
god,
soldiers. We're all wearing the same hats just because if I had him one time and died, that's cool.
Like, Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He has a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it's better if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You stop watching Kate.
fuck it. I can't think of a consistent voice because every voice I do kills me.
Do we want to stop here? I gotta go.
No.
Gabe, you can save it.
I'm gonna keep playing.
You're gonna keep playing. Alright, Gabe.
You're tagging me in.
If you're playing Van Van, make sure you do the hoop.
Okay. We definitely connected yesterday.
You sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Oh yeah, right. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely cool. It's definitely not cool. You are great.
I know I am.
You have an idea of how to prove that your love is real.
Well, if he's not into me, then why do you tell me one of the secret ingredients?
However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient.
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
Miriam checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing.
So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden when I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passions for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and let them out.
Still talking out loud.
He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with him, a strange feeling came over me, and the flavors was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking and we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient. So I doubt it'd be any much of use for anyone.
Please, it would mean so the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie?
I'll make him a fake one.
You think quick of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about...
It was. I have Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do?
I have new. Wow.
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secret ingredients to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel.
Oh my god, why is he on a horse?
Driving at school. What do you do?
I'm not gonna.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. I don't know what
Yeah.
he's doing. Without ever acknowledging that he's
I-
being watched, he does a short horse stance before dismounting.
Horse dance? What the heck is a
Then
horse?
slaps him up. You're struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out right. Exactly right.
What a horseful beaut you've got there. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have there. Dang it! That's what I. That's what I just said.
Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Gabe just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? This ain't helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see that your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van,
Oh,
are doing
no.
something really bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little man. What? I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
I'm surprised people are still watching this shit.
Stupid.
You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior.
Culinary schools to be respected. This sort of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time.
Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules, bitch.
I'm not sure you'd even know a good meal. It ain't you.
Being
Not
the best
bad.
chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt. He's a little evil.
You finally get a good look at what it was they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spark Monster.
Same book I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and it contents my secret.
You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They got popped into the wall, and they've been tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing. Hee.
Oh my
Before you
god.
dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students.
What?
It's almost time for class.
Oh.
Beep beep.
No, you're gonna do it.
I got
Clank
him.
must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You,
You what?
yeah, my bad.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Zzz, womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Sweep.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think he must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Hold on. Hello. Where's the play this shit? Ashley's tone has completely changed on this day. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, please. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Well, like the college quartet, I got that.
Sure, I'll try it out.
You want to do it over internet? You want to do it like see it like on my computer?
I'll try it on your computer. Why not? Okay. Yeah, sorry, Gabe. We
That's
lost
fine.
your final voice actor.
I'll be the voice
Dude,
actors.
You got a controller?
Alright. Voice act time. This is. I. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal a true start to the class day. He's panting. It doesn't seem to be that normal. He's a professor. He's also just a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing all cars around town, and my tidal legs are very, very tired. I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rose's furry dog Belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review our global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to this lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence was the chicken who first signed their name. Can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. And when you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Gabe, naturally it appears to you to be a sample platter. What item do you want to sample? Really colored pepper stands out on all the items. Sprinkles are the most kind catching, which is naturally reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper triggers an intense spice hallucinogen. It feels like wherever you trip through the universe. My friend. Woo. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Woo. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is. Sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself regaining conscissness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone just staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Yourself, jeez, I should pay better attention. Oh my god, how am I gonna do her voice? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. For anyone gonna relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. Low with the accuracies, but these two, it's off the charts. Competition time. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables for you fools before I set my lunch down on it, so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool! Good one, Van. I like your accomplishment, Gabe. I'll be watching your performance. Things like a point sparkle section certainly the stuff of the madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is the classroom, not a sports team court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Then a huge big light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidarity. A foundation of confidence cannot be swept away. And that is an original quote by me, if anyone's wondering. I hope the message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond! I was forced under some pressure, and now I get my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself! Oh my god, the battle music. Had his chicken. and you made your expectations on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again. This time is a bowl of some water for the potatoes. Think fast. The timer runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh, what? Oh, bro, I don't know. Oh, that's right. But how had you even gotten into the school without knowing that? Why do I get to rub my furry belly? Let that be enticing offer to motivate you. You're going to need to season the chicken before you can cook it. Alright, you don't know Colonel's supposed to see your answer yet, but you have an idea. 7. What? I see. Oh. There's 11. Okay. Unless I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Hey, you've got some basics. Tend to elevate your craft. But say mine is most. What? That's gratitude. Okay. You must never take the opportunity to grant yourself a succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but actually seem stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace before you even survive. If you're a child, your father told you to never forget what came into this place. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. And we tend to harness that energy. Where did it come from? That's right. You can shoot your shot and you're gonna miss it. Aroo! Try to shout the noise in the arena and focus on your cooking. This is not a sizzling, a success. What? Sizzling. Out of the. I believe in you, Gabe. Okay, he's actually cheering you on, which is awesome. Though he's exactly you make total forget what you're doing. You can think about it as Colonel Sanders. How many foods are you going to? What? Okay, your Sanders does around with one dessert. Which one would you take? What a hunk! I know, right? Oh, what? Hey, you should be focused on the challenge. You're falling behind. Sorry, you. No! What? She's already began planting elements in her dish. Yikes! Bzz. I know the love of nothing is better than appliance. You realize in a kitchen battle, but sometimes it's sacrificing your personal touch. Words. You might have not any hands, but Gabe does, and as a good chef needs to be touching the dough and exactly as proper mixed. There's an easy way and hard way. You don't know, you don't get that far, but you want to go the easy way. You hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your air was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixture and rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Game, no! You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck, immediately crushed by the quickly spinning Peters. There's no way you're able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over. You can't be so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, that wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account to give Gabe's injury. He breaks into like his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you've prepared. Well, basically, I'm the sweetest, and I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking in on the journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Gabe to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing an ingredient hidden inside. Inside you find a delicate fried cheese. Oh, inside you find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry glee. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued by that, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it? Ashley? Oh, you. As he places the sauce-covered fingers into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Reach out with your apron and wipe the sauce off his glistening face. He goes through corals and brushes you back. This goatee is just isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. Saving that flavor for later. Game over. Bro, what? I don't think you can lose. Oh. Oh, it goes back to the start. Today's lunch will be prepared via okay. Alright, I'm not gonna say all this again. That's hurting my voice. Okay. Is it 11? Oh, yeah, it is 11. Your father never told you? Yeah.
The more I'm playing, you know, I can.
What? Ah!
The gun is just because I want to lay down and shoot. Yeah, I'm just.
Okay, so this.
I can attack a level 25.
This is a chicken.
Four star.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter. I essentially do the same thing either way. Rip my hand. Hand gone. What time is it? Oh, shit, it's 11. Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna just chew. Items catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. However, perhaps. Embarrassed and ashamed of your performance, when Christy fried browns, you run into the cloud to be alone. Beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He brought me to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and awful person. Try to hide it from him and he's approaching you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastation loss, from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser and I'm not fit. Yeah, to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is important. Part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Don't you think I've ever failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, but I was born that way. I've walked other paths and then arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, and I failed as an okay, I'm not even gonna attempt. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like a guy who could really use a hug. I resolved then I was going to amount to something, no matter the hours, labor, or money that would deter me from giving my best I had to give. It's kind of change his focus. You could see something in light inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It is something that his humble man in its crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! As a moment it grows into it, you're rented by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's the Smorg Monster. Gorko, the Smorg Monster's here. They'll give you final hero. Anyone feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we've already battled you yesterday. I was Borko, my twin, and I'm Gorko. I'm here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so... No, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? I was gonna smirk since he already has on the same page as you. I just think that we beat Burgle pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention you feel really I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. But I know Gabe was trying to say is that can't we just be friends? Life is short to making memories. I suppose. Do we really need to fight? We really don't need to fight. It's just that I got a lot of pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Jump on this! You toss a biscuit into Gurko's mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into a creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were a human once. Oh no, I was a Jew but I was still a student at the school. Until one day, those mean kids with a magic spellbook casted a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely, Burgle used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful step, and you shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you shouldn't. You should be protecting the innocent from those who would treat them through sorcery and yuling. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be here. It looks like we have some big cooks in the kitchen of life. Gabe, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, we shall discuss. Personal invite. Gabe been able to go to his home, it must be like. It sounds like you're about to go find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, he says to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day might be an adventure if you approach them with the right attitude. Right, he had glasses and a goatee and mustache when he was a baby. He went to Egypt long ago. I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Ever been working on it and any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's more of a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find out the right balance of flavor and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. I just perk up and start to wonder what dish you might be scrubbing. It's meant to be paired with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I'm gonna reveal it. You decide to tell him that you're ready to know. As ever, to be able to share your original cooking with we can talk it out. You decide to dive in head first. You reach your lunch bag and such a dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you shout down the creamy polished slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could have offered to make him more, but he seems a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Why not? Perhaps make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize now that it would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room, there's various items that look closer. It looks at. Each item sees the radiate memories and emotions. Tap on that item to discover more about Colonel. Say where he kept the secret recipe. For the moment, the number is important to Colonel Sanders, so then draws you. As soon as you notice to turn the dial to 111111, the dial opens. Inside, you find a single note. Tap an item to discover. An honorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. You know, goatee and mustache combos he sports. You figure it must be Colonel Sanders himself. Or that might be a drums, right? Or maybe that's just as sounds like he's waving like a rattle. Or it's a baby picture of just themselves. Probably the same person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded them, right? How about I discover more? This Prince Pisano, he's an old man visiting Puritan Egypt. This is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. The frame photos of an old man looking a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold a fried chicken some chicks and appear to be cheersing them. Close and you see there's a certain description. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Set the candle, pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? First he scorched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69? No, it has to be one of the secret recipe ingredients. Is redacted. That's what I didn't discover more. A lock of silver hair is woven into the tooth of the comb. For the fact that you realize that there's hair there and isn't it silvery color, but it's actually made of spun silver. When you notice a realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the table. You pick it up, you realize that it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy. It must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was arrived. A little note clipped to the chicken's feet said the true state of a bird is a great state in Kentucky. And it does hold a plaque in it that assassin. You wipe it off and read the script. It says, "Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. You get out the window of the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Then a ghost of a student pops up. Were you thinking about heading out into the world in quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. How would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window, the crack, and a ghost is swept out of the debris. You open the door into Colonel Sanders' closet, and you find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you. It's often comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug. Breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. This is what they meant. When you can look any further, you hear Colonel returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. Whoa, that's not that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying, but still. Game. What? Okay, it's a dating sim game, and I try to make a move, and the game just like. No, there we go. Yeah. I bet you if I just do the code. Oh. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get away with my dreams. Or even take off the jacket and run to the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst in such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Gabe? I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. You should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence! Woo! Oh my god. Oh, he's the ghost man's there. Waking a beautiful morning, Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision to respond to Colonel Sanders, only to tell him purely child? Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new and secret agreement you just learned. But this is just jurisdictions. Isn't even legal, but the rest made it secret. How do they know? Your thought of it was interrupted when Turles emerges into the room. He's holding a glare. Here's a big breakfast, and your mouth waters inside of it. Here's a simple breakfast I've just whipped up. Oh my god, of course it has chicken. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting for you to ask an important question. Oh, wait. Would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. Can I get this back in? Thank you. Like your seed in your taste buds, that is. It's a coincidence. That's not good. It's great. Can I give you the world's greatest gift, cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear in the pool in the corner of his eyes and gazing out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partners, you're talking to you is all happening so quickly. You're emotional and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Only one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your friend is waiting there. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I'm desperate to talk to you about it. I couldn't find you. I got word something had happened to you. It's okay, but now it turns out that you're fine. I finally get up to speed on the thing of Miriam. Sure, but you not believe what happened to me at school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been better of a pop, he asked me to go out with him. You're gonna catch a case, Miriam. Of course, I told him you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can know you, little guy. Long story short, he took me on his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Should you just say shush house? Is that a thing people say? What is she referring to? And now I'm not even sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her story, however, bowling of details in your own. You're not. It's just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back at Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened. Just a connection. Wowzers. Together, with your bestie, you can feel like you can do anything. You arrive at school, you encounter the rivals in the quad. You can tell them from distance they're picking a pop through. He himself might not guess that fact, because you know he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. Or do you want a right away?
I have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hehe, sprinkles like is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick out someone your own size?
Because I'm lit.
Because I'm literally the biggest person here.
Isn't it the horse that Colonel Sanders rode to school? Who dares pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, Gabe. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you've twisted my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but from the injury from yesterday's mixer hand makes you wince with pain. It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. I might as well give up. I'll never give up. Never! And there. Colonel Sanders arrives just as the piercing is close to blowing over, and a natural, intuitive person, he senses something has been going on. I expect everyone is excited for the final day of school. Gabe, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you will be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't really believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing, complimenting her?
But what about my flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
We're clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Gabe. I'm much more capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts throughout the class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discovering the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Gabe. Annoyed with
Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for. I'm just gonna say Ashley 'cause it's supposed to be Ashley. For who she really is, you walk inside across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself in this slightly, how slighted you feel in the interaction with Ashley. You take out the spell book you received yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow, is that a new book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found laying around. It would appear that it's some sort of grimoire. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like this book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if they weren't really powerful? I could think of one surefire way to find out. It went in the page covered with arcane warning. It says, cast if you only in extreme case of emergency. It says around the edge of the page. I could use this spell here instead of erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scribble out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on an upcoming exam. That's way drastic. Couldn't you just do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic. Aside tons, Desert Tines, some of those Desert measures. You got a new memory erasing spell right in front of you. It's a pretty good excuse to try it out. If I do it, I forget about Colonel Sanders. I can't do that. You take your friend's advice and put a book away. It's almost time for class. Prickles is already in the room waiting for the student to arrive. Very good. I went on a date. Yeah. He clears his voice and makes a quaint announcement. I want you all to know, I feel like a dog moment coming on, and I assure you there's nothing to be afraid of. Until because no instructions, and he begins to quickly believe. Reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester you forgot to turn in. He immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper. Gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. I know it's something completely, but it's not. Not much of this world satisfies an ungraded work. Hi, my game. Were you studying something with cinnamon? I've been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. It actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Gabe, for reminding me to dole out the indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over the cloud. I told you. Oh, wait. I told you to save it for after class. Then I miss you. You went on one date, Pop. And how could you miss me when I'm right here? His voice quivers and you please in the case of Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mom, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. It's over. But you meant so much to me. I made this for you. Hard to go on arguing. Pop leaves his curation behind and runs out of the room. It's like a loud public breakup. The cats have all over the final day of school.
Alright, that gives a voice actor.
Okay. Probably Pop and Miriam.
Pop and Miriam. Sure you want me to do Miriam again?
Miriam, I keep losing her voice.
Alright, there.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, it must have been distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! TM. But I'm working on the title, and I think you can get it. Testing time approaches. See you all in the arena. You can think of an upcoming competition. There's a very beautiful soul nearby in the info talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I can smash a tiny mug chef. Spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure. So you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane in the Success City. Miriam brightens, imagining the world rushing in through her short bangs, and she hesitates to embrace the feeling of her all the way.
You're not gonna settle up on Colonel Sanders Stallion and ride off in the sunset without me.
Of course not. I mean, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a party out there with your name on it and a wrench big enough for the both of us and then whoever else wants me to bring along. And if it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or the whole year, so what? You're a special person that shouldn't settle for the person to know with a little interest in it, you know? Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears off her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet the Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you're pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head back to the arena to practice early on the practice of the past. That is it. The location of your final challenge, the test of will. Yeah. A test of courage, a test of a talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed Man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. That's you pronounce. As planned, you've run through a quick test of your recipe you're working on. Gabe's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish come up, second nation to you, and you're able to quickly get on a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Gabe, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. Looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie you have begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's not too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision is hard to stick to when the oven turner goes off behind you.
It's up to you, Gabe.
I don't want to fire. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit of more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away.
Why 400 yards to be exact?
I don't fucking know, Gabe.
That's an oddly specific distance. But you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know, it was just a pot pie from the smell.
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie.
This not
With
Calvin,
an
you need to
butter
come over here.
crust. And my nose is telling me something
There's so many people
else.
fighting.
Oh no, is it burning?
Haha. No, I can smell it
So there's a
with the
safe
heaping
fight, you
helping
just walk
of
in and out.
TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
A moment of truth.
Wow.
So there's like
It's the
there's
best
a
pot
massive
pie I've
fight.
ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
Oh, I love Kroger. You should go with Kroger. No, Batman should be Kroger now.
You want me to be Kroger?
Yeah.
Do it.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you got.
I love how every time I go into like a battle, it's just like doom music. Yeah, it's just. There's yeah.
Anyways,
You step up for the cook-off and for the of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are the dishes that push you to the edge of victory. Over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes,
Ashley.
but per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a great magnifier glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go doing something going small. Colonel Sanders' tweezer harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. And he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe are fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, it's getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Miriam vigorously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth.
Best friend, bastard, blaster.
Oh my
Bam
God,
Bam
it's like
flexes his
Steak Puppet.
pectorals as he chops open the sea urchin.
Ah, it's yours.
Then rock and roll. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it. He actually speaks.
Beep boop, that 5 dial pressure point.
Wait, hold on.
5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity as was foretold.
we mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls over to the back of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You get the book at your own. You desperately not let her win another battle. You should take the opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's certainly evil magic. Nah, dude, do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got cash? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders says you've chosen the winner on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
I believe in you, game.
Miriam notices too.
I've always believed in you, game, ever since we were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever.
Turn to notice Miriam is at your station cheering you on. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who says cooking?
Tiny food short cook time. I'm actually done, so if I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the agreement was already made up. And where in the world did she get that Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Ryan flying backwards. The water in noodles begins to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud of thickness and congealed before your very eyes.
Is I, Steve, the spork monster.
Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not even. You're not here to battle, aren't you? Well, your spork friends are many. I think Gorko's. Oh no, I missed it! Oh, don't worry, I kind of forgot to complete my sentence, but oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You're crazy kids. Your culinary skills really impress me. Mind to hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Sporkman doesn't notice you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, I guess it's sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some noodles into this pot of salt water? I'd love to. I always wanted to be top shelf, actually. What, freaking Gordon Ramsay over here? You know, when I was just a little spork pup. You were just created back in the old country. You feel spork miles. I'm gonna tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like you're probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should watch from the sands, or willing to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like the time in monster school that I fallen asleep during a scared tactics class, and then I woke up. When I woke up, he tossed a serious stare at Steve, and he takes us in. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered a huge setback, you don't really ever could win. Summoning shift in the deep end. I could do it. I know I can take. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese oranges. What? As your culinary engine flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing it, and their entire lives for last game. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades out. Like your turn was inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are shaky. My taste buds have been preparing in the entire lives from this moment. I'll show my world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with the power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven can't be served. But don't worry, Dirt Game. You have suffered some setbacks, but it's not all lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm watching today. I'm gonna say I'm pretty impressed. You better take it on your feet and run with the punch.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
Oh wait, I think I've just done more quests.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time's almost up. You're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the tests? What happened to you? What about the rules?
Found the root in my head. I found my heart.
What a guy! Woo! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. Nathan.
Oh yeah, mate.
It's 2 level 19.
And we got to respect them and survive the fight. That gets you faster individual effort.
Are you suggesting
If we combine forces, we can form the best perfect food unit.
Time's up, students.
when the time expired and the moment everyone's been waiting for?
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Bob, Clank.
Yeah.
From Austrian, you hear a pure innocent giggle that seems to be coming from one student.
It's that quest in the back of this.
I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom wrong closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by elastic of his. Oh, I thought he was hanging himself.
Bob, get down from there right now.
Let me guess. If Van Van has something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought it was a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how we didn't cook anything, making him tonight's biggest loser.
Biggest loser. He lost to Miriam, and though he lost the competition. I can't feel my legs. May be excused.
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
Wait to hear a signature word beep and some other onomatopoeia, but there's none. That's no way. That's not onomatopoeia.
Did he say that?
No, I don't think so.
Somehow he must have gotten
Unless I read it
unplugged,
wrong.
I guess. We'll have to figure that out later.
Wait, if
Now
he
leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final.
wait, if he
prizes.
rolls around with with a plug, how long is that extension cord?
I don't fucking know. Yes, it has been a long semester,
Wow, 3 whole days long.
but after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I made tender onion noodles in a savory soup.
Tender onion noodles.
Udon.
Udon, my bad, fuck. My
Regular
word,
onion.
it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki ice pie in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Naruto.
Yes, chef.
She's a weeb.
Please call me Sprinkle. Chef's my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just enough, just the tip of his pinky dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electronic toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal was devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Gabe, for helping me and believing
Oh, no.
Describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard with an axe, hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer? You skewer what type of urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. I bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in and snips at the uni, but can't get his nose close enough to account for all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Grr.
Finally, Sprinkle goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles.
Damn, Sprinkles do be freaky though.
He reels back as his tongue is poked and prod.
Youch, my tongue.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events! Who would have thought that the serving of food in a bowl made of needles could have made it difficult to eat? The dejected Pan does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour!
Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't lad you heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkle gracefully laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student.
Oh no.
Time to step up. This one. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I might suggest that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be displayed in a display piece.
Don't think I eat food as a cooking school?
Got toast on your ears or something, Gabe? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having such an eating exam. If I wanted to be gentle eating, I'd go to College of Eating, school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you're absolutely insistent, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it can't be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes and you probably cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, storms off to dedicate herself to being the best. But this time, without being shackled to trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese. Is this you?
Oh yeah, right.
Kroger.
This becomes. Oh wait, my bad. Abacoob's milk.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl.
Famous bowl.
It's the KFC
Uh-oh.
famous bowl. Let's fucking go.
I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
The famous bowl is a goaded format.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass.
Even-
you all get a pass.
Even
you
pass Everyone gathers around and partakes
Harold Clumby.
of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Woo! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van Van and Ash are drawn back into the magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There is supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could there have ever been better than this one? Now the school year is complete. And everyone's graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated and ordered to serve it as a site of school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house. Ow, ow, ow.
That Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a renowned turntablist. Who has said that you can teach an all talk new tricks? Van Bennett tells everyone that you've committed themselves to righting their wrongs and that they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believed them. And not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together, it's the Spark Monster. He's come to mill up. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. Here from out. I prefer that everyone refer me to my new name, Party Monster. A student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up with talking about Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't quite work out for Marin romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know that she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking on the carpet, you can see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for this school's dean.
Oh, I get it now.
And we have a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such.
Miriam, how would you like... Will you be my Lady King?
What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's just like a dream come true. You'll be able to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, a crowns and gowns, baby.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life.
A twist on a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and watch accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie dokie.
The music at the dance is I like how he just like okie dokie, it just leaves.
Yeah.
It is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who's arrived late to the dance.
Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Oh, he's still doing the talking thing.
I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually a fairway planet in another dimension.
What? What?
I actually feel like I know this whole time.
Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return.
A portal opens and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
I'm Catman.
Just like the first day you met, he comes prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just enough to give him a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of Chicken and Man, but I remind people to go and buy my chicken.
I like how he's using both of my dishes. No, all three of them. He only did the chicken. I did all.
Chicken Man.
No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Okay, what you want to sit down here all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to a dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what the quantities you find in your bank here person and such like a person?
Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
And the truth of my lucky day. Would you like to dance with me?
Yes, I'd love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And with my 100 franchises up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be trying to spend it with you. Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. We'll be working together and playing together. Playing together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together. Well, I didn't need something I need to do by myself.
But who'll help you run the restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on our time at school here, you really do run restaurants in the best platform.
Could it be you find a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as chef? Could I live with only half of him? To only be endured sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school.
Oh, my dear, yeah. I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
Oh,
Ada just says, "Game, I have a surprise for you, and I'll let you figure out what it is."
The end.
The end! Woo! Dance move time. You gotta dance at the dance party. KFC presents.
that's the button.
What do they press?
That's the key.
Oh my god, my throat hurts.
Yeah, honestly,
Goddamn,
I could do that voice for a long time. Everything else is fucked up. Like, I can't do falsetto for too long. Kroger, I've just gotten used to at this point.
Oh, what a hunk of a man.
That is indeed one hunk of a man. I still found it funny you wanted me to do Kroger voice instead of, like, soft anime voice. Okay.
What do you do if I get failed?
I wish I was as good as Colonel Sanders.
Damn.
I like how I didn't save the game at all.
Yeah, you just went through everything in one run.
Alright.
You wanna go see
I received the gift!
Gabby Gabe, I'm generously donating you this gift.
I
For
love
compensation, I expect you to stream at least 5 hours minimum of this game. Your honey boo boo. Oh my god, you accepted it! Yeah. Chair fucking simulator. let's
Thank
go.
you, Aiden. I love the gift. I accepted it.
Chair fucking sim. Are you doing this right now?
What time
5
is it?
hours minimum, Gabe.
Oh, I'm not streaming 5 hours right now. That's a tomorrow thing.
Alright.
My throat hurts, and I don't know if I can stream this
hey.
game.
Because you've been like almost yelling for like 3 hours.
Goddamn, I do Kroger voice forever.
I need a Kroger voice.
I don't play Kroger. Kroger plays me.
Miriam, where'd you go?
You know, Alice likes to play. To go fishing.
My mom. Yeah.
Holy shit, we're just stupid. I apologize to Trinity. Didn't see this
I'm
shit.
so sorry, Trinity.
Aiden knows we're like this.
Aiden.
Oh my
Playing
god.
the game.
I don't want to play this game right now.
Yeah, I think it's time for you to take it.
There's a major update.
Major update to chair fucking simulator.
Oh my god. How much is this game actually? How much?
How much did he spend for this? I want to see. Chair fucking simulator. How much?
Doesn't even come up.
It's not gonna come up. It says a chair F.
Oh, is it just chair F? $2?
5 hours, Gabe.
He spent $2 on this. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
5 hours.
Awful.
It requires 4 gigs of RAM to
It's well
work.
optimized.
Oh my god. Alright.
Wanna get some of it done?
I straight up just played a
It does not
dating
have to
sim.
be in one go, but at least a total of 5 hours within 1 week. So we do 1 hour a day, right?
I think it's gonna auto stream it. It does. God damn it.
Fucking chair. Rage McFoot. I was about to be the first bomb.
I'm gonna hate myself for this.
Oh my god, what is that?
What?
It's an electric chair.
What the fuck?
Oh my
I gotta
god.
be sensual with that. Oh god. Great. Good job. Great. Good job. Oh man, smoking. Good job. That's fucking awful.
This is so
It's
bad.
also keeping track of your chair fucks at the
I know.
bottom right. Why are you humping an electric chair? Yeah. Good thing you didn't put this for kids game. You would have scarred someone. This thing is so cursed.
This is so cursed. Why am I playing this?
I don't know, to electrify your penis or something.
Getting a little tired.
It's
Right.
like on the beats, like
No, you just go at a
just go at it.
the climax. Oh, and then it has me speed up. I
Running out of fucks to give. Oh no. Finishing move.
what?
Interface.
Why am I playing this game? Why did I accept it?
You read the terms and conditions. I expect you to play 5 hours of this game.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's like a Tinder profile.
Ah, yes, the toilet. Such a good.
I don't really know.
I didn't know you were into this. I'm not.
You're the one who gifted it, Aiden.
Aiden is the one that gifted it.
Spend $2. Are you
He-
happy? Are you happy, Aiden? This is what we have to watch.
Oh my god. I gotta spin my mouse for this one.
Oh,
God.
how the fucks. So it's like you start slow and you go fast.
No, it just depends on the chair.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
5 hours of chair fucking simulator. Let's go. Fucking steaming F.
So like the question.
How do I leave?
So like the question.
How to get out of here? I wanna die. Alright.
Well, I have
That's
a lot of
enough.
questions.
3 minutes and just like, well, that's not.
That's not though. I regret life.
It can be argued down to 3.
I oh my god. Alright, no, that's midnight's a good time to cut this off.
Oh yeah, I got something to do tomorrow.
Yeah, same. I got 8 a.m. Alright.